And a pleasant good evening to you and yours, and a welcome to the Brevard Sports Network special presentation of the Girls Prep Soccer Game of the Week. Good evening, everybody. I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski, joined alongside my broadcast partner, Caleb Brown, and tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Duke Spine Institute and the Duke Joint Institute. We'll tell you all about them coming up here throughout the course of the broadcast, and we think we've got one humdinger of a match tonight here, showing my age a little bit, as we've got the undefeated Viera Hawks, who come in at 9-0, and going up against the Merritt Island Mustangs, who are struggling a little bit at the moment, 7-1-1. They started 7-0, but are 1-1 since that start. Big test tonight, and Caleb, both these Viera programs, both the boys and the girls, unbeaten.
Yes, they are, and it just shows the community. I've seen some Viera boys players here to support the girls
As
squad,
they should be.
And both programs rolling, and who knows, Viera could take over. I believe they both go to Lakeland. I believe.
No, it's
Or where's the girls?
north, wherever we were last year, up in Volusia County somewhere. So anyway, as we get set to start, we'll figure it all out when we get. We just got done figuring out the state football championships. We're in Tallahassee. Give me time to figure that one out as we get set to start here tonight. And again, thank all of you for watching. The Hawks are under the guidance and tutelage of eighth-year head coach Cal Dixon. Took over for Courtney Lundy back in 2016, and Coach Dixon has done one heck of a job. 104, 24, and 11 in his 8 years. And when you talk about Merritt Island Mustang sports, the name Verpale certainly comes to mind, and it is a Verpale that leads the Mustangs. Kaylee Verpale in her first year with the girls team, as we get set to kick off here. And we'll go through the lineups here. I actually was smart tonight. No, I know. Say it ain't so, Alan. Say it isn't so, but I was. And, it looks like I left them in the car, the binoculars. And we are underway here as the ball. Viera is in all black tonight, and they're going to be moving from left to right on your handheld device. And the Mustangs in their road white with the hard-to-see gold trim numbers on the back. So we will certainly do our best. I thought I threw those binoculars in this briefcase, but I suppose I did not. Oh, yes, I did. Look at me. And it helps to turn them the right way, and here we go. And, the interesting thing about the Hawks this year, they have not allowed a goal. 35 goals scored and none against. And a lot of that's got to do with their keeper. I'm told today she is unbelievable in net, and that is Kendall Mix. 488 minutes this year for Kendall. And for Merritt Island, I believe it's Juliana Trujillo. And it is.
Trujillo already picking up a save on a hard opening shot by the Hawks.
Allison Tessendorf down there. Your captains for Viera, Gianna Bussey, and Sophia Boss, and I know I'm missing one. Mackenzie Ellison is the defensive senior captain, and Trujillo, an aggressive keeper. She will come out and pick that ball up as she does there. We saw her make some really good saves about a week and a half ago against the Edgewood Red Wolves in a loss. And off the head there of number 16, Megan Nadel. For Viera, Gianna Bussey leads the team with 10 goals. She's got 2 assists. Adele Boritsky with 6 goals. Eva McManey-Hong with 5 goals and 4 assists. For the Mustangs, Finley McDuffie, 7 goals and 4 assists. Alana Bagwell, 4 goals, 3 assists. And Zoe Flackus with 4 markers and 2 helpers this year. Trujillo, 27 shots, faced 24 saves, just 3 goals of the 9 allowed by the Mustangs this year. They have scored 27. The all-time series lead belongs to the team in white tonight, Merritt Island. They are 5-2-3 all-time against Vieira, and they've won 3 in a row. The last time Vieira took a match on the pitch against the Mustangs was in November of 2018. These teams have played to 3 0-0 ties, and let's hope we don't have that tonight.
If anyone knows Alan's coverage of soccer, if there's
that's the only thing I ask you for is no tie. It could be 1-0. I'm good with it. No ties, unless we're in the postseason and we go to shootouts. Trujillo will come all the way down to play this one, and she's got a leg, so Vieira's going to need to be careful here. She can put this thing on net, and there you see exactly what I'm talking about. In the box, but headed out nicely, headed back in as we play ping pong off the heads down there in the box. And here comes Vieira across the circle in the midfield. No whistle. They're going to let these teams play. Merritt Island likes to play more of a physical style. Saw that against Edgewood. They will defend hard.
Personally, I like watching soccer teams that like to play that physical, in-your-face type of style.
Oh, I'm all for it.
There are beauties to the finesse teams, and there's a beauty to those physical brute force.
And right through that come the Hawks, and we get a whistle. That ball crossed the what's that line called again, Caleb?
Byline.
Byline. There you go. Thank you, Caleb.
Bylines to the goal. Touch line is down the sideline.
That's this is like your second home here. 35-17 to play in the half right here in this press box. You and Matt Shelton.
Yeah.
You'll be here tomorrow night. I believe we're at Merritt Island tomorrow night, actually. You'll see the boys' version of this game tomorrow night.
Not a bad press box to broadcast from either.
No, I like it here. I get accused of being here an awful lot. Played back out to the center circle area as Merritt Island has it taken away and played back down by Vieira. This is Allison Tessendorf. She'll chip it ahead, but a Mustang defender is there and played out across the near touch line, and Vieira will throw in here, and set to take care of that duty will be Mackenzie Ellison, one of the 3 senior captains.
It's funny you get the accusation of being here a lot, considering I've spent the last 3 years every home game.
You'd be surprised if there's a shot, and Trujillo with the save on the chip shot from about 20, 25 out. Yards, that is. And taken away again. Merritt Island unable to sustain any type of early pressure anyway. Vieira with a couple of shots on goal. Trujillo's come up with both of them. This is Catherine Orr, and that was Catherine Orr. And this is played ahead nicely onside, but is it too far? And it is for Allison Tessendorf, and this will be a goal kick for Trujillo and the Mustangs. 33-26 to go. Who won the JV game, Caleb?
That would be Vieira, 5-1.
Okay. And here comes Teschendorf again, beautifully fed onside. Does she have the angle in front? Nicely defended, though. And, that would not have went in because that would have hit the side of the net. But that's because of the angle that Trujillo cut down there. And that was nicely done by Merritt Island. on the defensive end of the pitch.
I want to say the defense did great. Didn't allow her to get the turn. That was a beautiful cross inside the box there.
She wanted to come back the other way, but they wouldn't let her.
Great job of defense on the double team there immediately on the ball as soon as it hit the ground.
That's or inside the circle, but taken away by Merritt Island. And this will be another throw-in for the Hawks. If you're just joining us, the Hawks lead, or the Mustangs, I should say, lead this all-time series 5-3-2, and have won 3 in a row against Vieira. Nice job there. That's good body control. Turns, spins, and nicely done. And fed ahead, and this is Merritt Island's first opportunity this far deep, and they'll keep it in. That's Adelaide Boritsky down there, and that'll be played out. This will be Mustang ball. That ball will go off the head of 2 players. Near midfield, but played back in by Merritt Island. And that'll be another throw-in for Merritt Island here. 31 minutes to play in the first half. No score between these two. Great throw in the box here. And a first-time chance here for Merritt Island, but Vieira just plays it out, and that was 2-on-1 there, down low. Good defense by the Hawks. And they'll transition back up the pitch. Across the midfield line, Teschendorf fed again nicely, and this time she's got a little distance, quickly closed, nice cross, but behind Catherine, check that, Caroline Detweiler, I believe. That's 21 out there. That was pretty right there.
That's exactly how you draw it up. You just, little execution on the pass, and we could be looking at a 1-0 game.
And they'll try it again. Keep your eye on Teschendorf down here on the right. And that ball just played ahead for some reason. Too far.
I think that one was just too tough of a touch. I think she was looking just to play it over and allow her.
Yeah, I think, there's a little cross up there.
Yeah.
Trujillo senses trouble and does what Juliana Trujillo is so good at, and that's coming out and taking that away. And she does. Ooh. I felt like it stung a little bit. I heard it all the way up here. And here come the Hawks again. And nicely done. Just played right back out by Merritt Island. And here they come with a chance. But Vieira quickly gets 4 back, Caleb. 3 in the box, 1 at the top, and taken away. That's just great defense by the Hawks right there. Nice recovery.
Great transition defense. They only had 3 back. They had that 4th defender coming in on the horse, ready to go.
And that's 18-5 back there for Vieira. Or 19-5, Avery Canlis and Mackenzie Ellison. I believe it's 19. 8, Sophie Boss. Okay, I was confused. Sophie Boss back there wearing 18. I knew I didn't have. I thought maybe I saw the number wrong. And this is 1-on-1. That's a push. And lucky she didn't pick up a yellow on that. She knocked her down from the back there. I don't think the referee saw the arm come in, but it was there. Oh, this is trouble. And Nix comes out. I tell you, they let them, Merritt Island lets you know they're there. That's a nice stab on that one.
And look, that one was lucky it wasn't a card because you saw the
toe
drag back.
I know. I hear you.
And
I hear you.
Okay.
And so does everybody watching. 27 minutes to go here in the first half. And this will be a throw-in for the Hawks. And out, and this will be Vieira ball here. Vieira with an opportunity here, Caleb, to set something up. They have tried several times thus far already in this one to spring Teschendorf down the right side here. Let's see, as she just is wandering in the middle here.
Judge trying to get a nice close throw so they can get it into the box there.
In the box there with Teschendorf is Gianna Bussey.
Great clear.
Yeah, it was. You know, I don't know, and I guess it would hold true, but I don't know soccer like I know other sports like hockey or football, but I do know that when an offense wears on a defense, and right now you can kind of feel Vieira weighing a little bit here when they have their chances on Merritt Island. And this will be a throw-in. This is number 6. This is Chloe Akins for the junior for the Mustangs. And coming across here is Gianna Bussey again. And that'll be Mustang ball here with 24:51 to play in the opening half. Alan Slaughterzinski and Caleb Brown with you from Vieira Hawk Stadium here. You can tell it's Christmas time as we were trying to get through the shopping area there.
Everyone doing their last minute holiday.
Or if you're me, shopping at all.
Yes.
I was always a Christmas Eve guy. Shocker, isn't it? Stolen back by Merritt Island.
No, never. I don't know what you would get that impression for, Alan.
And here comes Vieira. This is 4-on-4. Essentially tried to split the defense there, but will not happen with the pass, that is. Oh, ill-advised back. This is Megan Nadel with it, the midfielder, and this will be played back out, and that one goes off the head of the midfielder, and she chips it ahead. And another good play by the defense of the Hawks. And that'll go out, and it'll be a Mustang throw-in here with 23:38 to go. I'd like to thank all of you watching the Duke Spine and Duke Joint Institute Girls Prep Soccer Game of the Week. The boys, one will be tomorrow, these same two teams, at Merritt Island. Caleb has given that press box rave reviews. I'm sure Matt Shelton will enjoy it. In fact, it was the first place Matt Shelton ever broadcast for us. Did you know that? It was Merritt Island and Edgewood. Boys game. Gabe was, I believe, with Edgewood at the time.
Huh.
Oh, that just knocked her down. awkward footing there, but it cost them a turnover. And played out, and this will be Vieira ball here with 22:40 to go. Decent pace to this one so far, Caleb.
Yeah, definitely a lot more up pace than Merritt Island's game against Edgewood.
There was definitely a feeling out process in that one until the goals started pouring in from the Red Wolves.
Yeah, no, this one they're throwing haymakers at each other.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, they were. I mean, it was shot after shot after shot. Up and down the field, that one was. And this is 1-on-3. Nice job by Teschendorf. She splits 3 defenders but couldn't split the 4th. And the Mustangs will take it back. That's tough to do, but the ball bounces in favor of Vieira. But Trujillo comes out to take it away, and that was nearly – and that's exactly – you're talking about the haymakers thrown in that last one. That first goal, the first haymaker thrown by Edgewood in that one, Caleb, was actually a mix-up in the box that the Red Wolves cashed in on. Similar to that.
I want to say, you look at Merritt Island, you need to get that one, fixed.
Yep.
You can't be having those debacles right.
It's a communication thing.
Yeah.
And here comes Teschendorf. This is skill shot wide right. And 20 minutes and 55 seconds to go here.
The defender did a good job not trying to get greedy and attack the ball, just more keep pace and force that angle wide of the net.
She wouldn't give her the left side of the net.
Correct. Sometimes it's just as important to focus on that angle rather than the slide tackle or the
chipped out. We have not had a corner kick yet. Set to throw this in will be Mackenzie Ellison. Ellison with a little toss in there, and nicely done. And I think this is going to be our first corner here, Caleb.
Yes, it will be.
Ask and ye shall receive. I love this play. I just...
As far as size goes, both teams seem to be kind of matched up evenly.
Looked a little too far off her foot there, Caleb.
Yeah.
And it travels the distance of the pitch horizontally, and that will bring us to our water break. So we will be back here. No score between the Hawks and the Mustangs here on Brevard Sports Network. All right, welcome back here to Hawk Stadium. No score between these two. I want to thank Duke Spine and Duke Joint Institute. You can check out Duke Spine. Duke Spine. That's DEUK Spine.com. And world leader in laser spine surgery. World-class physicians on staff. The newest and most advanced technology and a patient experience pathway that is unrivaled in its efficiency and pedagogy. I don't even know what that word is, of care. Duke Spine Institute has performed thousands of procedures and achieves a 95% success rate in elimination of pain. Once again, for more information, Duke Spine, DEUK Spine.com. There is my homework of the night. I always try to learn a word a day. My new word is PEDAGOGY. So I'll be looking that one up as we get set to go here with 19:36 to play in the first half. And I would expect adjustments made by both Coach Verpale and Coach Dixon here.
If you're Coach Dixon, you're just talking, we just got to time it up a little. We all got to be on the same page here as far as those crosses. We're getting those crosses in. We just need somebody to be there. Nice throw as
Pedagogy is the word, apparently. So, okay. The method of practice of teaching.
okay.
All right. Now the read makes a little more sense. 18:35 to go. Another throw in here. And 3 Mustangs to 2 Hawks. But that will be Merritt Island goal kick for Trujillo. 35 goals and none allowed this year. You almost feel like if you're the opponent that would be a minor victory to score.
Yeah. I mean, and listen, to be the squad that puts that first goal, in the record.
Oh, when you come in.
Yes.
That's one of the things that, obviously when you talk to players of any sport where defense is a big part of the game, to not allow a goal. I mean, that's incredible. Here comes Teschendorf again. Trujillo's going to greet her this time with a foot, and she plays it back out to the middle, battled for and taken away. And, the little slip up there and nearly cost Merritt Island. Teschendorf, keep your eye on her. She is just lurking there, and you just feel like, just like Bolin last week when we did Edgewood in Merritt Island, Olivia Bolin last week, how she kept coming down that wing and eventually would score 3 times.
Well, and the
shot, good one, but that was a nice little left-footed turn, and this is a little bender, but that didn't bend there off Teschendorf's foot.
The thing about it is for Merritt Island's defense in soccer, you have to form a line. That line is the holding line essentially, and everyone has to be on the same page. And when that line is separated, that's where you see the bigger miscommunications happen.
So Merritt Island, they tied Rockledge the other night 2-2, lost that 4-1 game to Edgewood. Viera wins this game tonight, and I believe they punched their ticket to the Cape Coast Conference Championship game, which would be against Edgewood.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'd be a good one, huh?
I don't care what's going on. I will cancel all plans if I have to attend that one.
There's a push, no whistle, and that'll be Mustang ball. Merritt Island hasn't had any offensive pressure in about 6 minutes here, and they won't again as Vieira takes it away. They just can't get set up down low here. Good throw in. And Mix comes out, ends that one quickly. That's how you don't give up any goals. You just go out and end it, just like she did.
And the thing about Vieira, what you're seeing is when they're outside the box, 25, 30 yards outside, Vieira's saying you can play with the ball out there all night long.
Right.
We're not letting you in the box, and if you do get in the box, you're not getting an easy shot.
And I'll tell you right now, too, the other thing is Mix gets across that box pretty good, pretty quick.
Yes.
.480 minutes for Mix this year, 33 saves on 33 shots. This is the kind of game where you feel like one goal is all it's going to take.
That's just like, and it feels like that's the summary of the rivalry. I mean, you said how many times?
Three 0-0 ties in the series, and well, I mean it was 3-1, 3-0, 3-1. I think the last 3 years. Merritt Island's outscored Vieira in this series 11-7. So it's these games. I mean, 3-0 is not a close game,
no.
But ultimately, you look and it's 5-2-3. So the 10 games have 17 goals in them.
On the boys' side of this matchup, we were in this press box for one of the most exciting ties. I think
The only thing I saw that was more exciting than what Merritt Island did that night to Vieira coming back in the final 90 seconds with 2 goals was what Vieira did to St. Thomas in the state semifinal. I can't. When one of these days we're going to sit down and rank the 5 greatest games in the last 10 years, or in the last 5 years, and both of those soccer games are going to be in there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, we've seen some buttes.
Oh, we have. And, I mean, look, on this campus, you want to talk, Vieira volleyball.
You remember who scored the tying goal that night?
No, I do not.
Brady Denenberg.
It was Brady.
Of course, I remember, back in 2015, 2016, when Courtney Lundy took this program and won Vieira 2 straight state championships. They got that win, the win over St. Thomas in the second year was the big one. St. Thomas was the number 1 ranked team in the country. Nice shot in the middle. And Coach Lundy's team beat them 1-0. Refs letting them play over there. And then they would go on to beat Niceville 2-1 in the state championship game, which, believe it or not, took place at Melbourne High School.
Okay, if soccer can hold state championships in Brevard County, why can't any other sport?
You're referring to the 5-hour drive to Tallahassee, I'm sure.
Most state championship games are usually over two and a half that we've had to go to.
Yeah, I know. Just be grateful we're going to them.
Oh, no, I am. But what I'm saying is,
I hear what you're saying. I'm telling you just to be grateful you're going to them. You don't drive anyway. What are you complaining about? You sleep the whole way. 11 minutes to go, first half. I don't hear any argument now.
Because you also won't let me drive.
That's correct.
So, I mean, I can't say anything because
that's right.
Let's be fair to that argument.
Yeah, well. Nice slide there. And an inadvertent slide there. And here comes Vieira. They don't have numbers, but they're creating speed. Oh, what a pass. Beautifully done in front. And think she rushed it there, Caleb.
Yeah.
That's about as purty of a pass as you'll see.
You almost think you might want to stop that run there and try a cutback shot because Trujillo was all in on the corner.
Oh, she sure was. Carolyn Detweiler on that one. And here comes the pass, though. That was a thing of beauty. 9:57 to play.
And then the counter, it seems like Merritt Island is rushing their counter as far not so much in the clear, but just the ball gets in the midfield and it's automatic down to Vieira's goal side.
It's almost as though they're happy with just a clear at this point. Like to see them set up. There's a push. Good call. And Megan Nadel with the push. And Merritt Island will get a free kick here. And this will be taken by Finley McDuffie.
This is a nice opportunity here
to
set something up here.
And McDuffie with a nice feed in front. And played back out off the head of Hannah Kenny. It's the first time we've called Hannah's name tonight. You can hear Coach Verpale over here letting her players know. This is Sonomi with it. Oh, nice defensive play there. That's a trip. No call. Okay. And oh, wow, wide open. Can Trujillo beat her? She does. Great play by Trujillo. That saves a sure goal there.
I want to say Trujillo showing guts.
That's one-on-one, mano-a-mano. Trujillo has to get there. That ball just drifts into the net. 8 minutes to go, first half. Action picking up now, both ends. Turn, spins, scooped up. I'll tell you, one of the best girls games we did was Satellite and West Shore.
Yes.
That time when I can't remember which one, but I believe it was West Shore that trailed by 4. In that one, or one of those two teams trailed by 4 and came back in the game. It was about 40 degrees that night.
I want to say there was also another Satellite Merritt Island girls game that we had that ended 1-0. That was pretty exciting.
Kept in the rear end there, but played back out. And the Hawks, I wonder how many times they've been shut out in the first half this year. 35 goals in 9 games. I don't have those statistical breakdowns, but I'd be interested to know.
Oh, maybe that'll be my homework in the.
What a move! And
how.
That's a push, and that's going to be Merritt Island's first corner kick.
How that wasn't a handball is beyond me.
Yeah, well, he missed it, that's for sure. And that young lady standing right there in front of Mix, trying to get her number. What a move she put on the defender. In front, header, bouncer. And scooped up by Mix, and she's going to get a yellow here. And here comes, maybe. Oh, no, she gets off without one. Okay. That is number 26. I thought for sure he was pulling the card. That's Liz Garver, the sophomore. I tell you, sometimes, well, see, I don't know why. I always keep making hockey references, but we used to like to let the goalies know we were there sometimes. Here I am. Don't you drop it. Don't drop it. Don't drop it.
Soccer, I feel like don't slip. Don't slip. Don't
drop it.
Yeah, or don't spill it.
And Merritt Island they keep it in. Nice job.
Beautiful body control.
Yes, it was. That's Zoe Flack is another sophomore. Young team for Coach Verpale in many areas on this pitch. Good defense there.
Vieira's playing 4-back, and against that three-player attack that Merritt Island's running.
Avery Canlis there. And this is going to be Hannah Kenny with the throw-in, the senior. Good toss by Hannah. Oh, nearly made it, but doesn't. 4 minutes. Player slow to get up in the middle there. And this will be a goal kick for Mix and the Hawks. There's old Craig Bailey down there from Florida today, so you know this must be the game of the week.
Of course.
If Craig Bailey's here, he'll be up for a roster at halftime.
Well, and he likes to say hello to you when you show up.
And it's just for the roster.
Trying to defend my fellow cameraman here. Don't discredit his genuine.
Yeah, well.
That word.
That's why you're the cameraman.
Hey, look, in high school I was Caleb Cameraman Brown, so what can I say?
I know. 3 minutes to go. And what's it? Oh, okay. Of all the fouls we've seen tonight, that's the one that's the one he comes in and wants to blow.
Okay.
I don't know what he called. Where was the foul?
I would like to know myself. Maybe hands in the back?
Well, we'll see. But this is a golden opportunity for the Mustangs here as he blows the whistle for the foul. And taking this is going to be Finley McDuffie. McDuffie, little off the crossbar, through the uprights. The kick is good. The goal is not. And 2:20 to play in the first half.
The doink is good.
Yeah, it went off the crossbar there. Impressive. Header back. And here comes Merritt Island, who's been able to sustain some offensive pressure here in the last 4 minutes. They do so again. In front. Played back out by Vieira, and this will be a throw-in for Merritt Island. So they'll keep it as we approach about 90 seconds to play. The clock will stop. That's unofficial time on the scoreboard. I'll tell you, if you're Coach Verpale, you've got to be pleased going into the final 40 with this thing tied up, if they keep it tied up. If you're Coach Dixon, I think you just continue to do what you're doing and try to press on and wear down that Mustang defense back there. We've seen some opportunities for them. Under a minute to go as Trujillo puts that one in the fourth row of the visitor stands. I think a story. We're talking about the girls and the boys program here. Let's see if Vera can cash in, but I don't think people were talking enough about what that Vera boys soccer team has done over the last two years.
No, they definitely have gone.
I think it's like 26 or 27 unbeaten streak. They've got a tie or two in there. I think they tied Holy Trinity last year.
Yep.
But
That was the only blemish on the record
yeah,
last year.
I mean, it's incredible. They were the only team in Florida last year not to lose a game, and unbeaten again this year. And that's the end of the first half with the score. No score. 0-0. We'll be back with the second half here on the Duke Fine and Duke Joint Institute Girls Prep Soccer Game of the Week. Second half action coming up here thanks to the Duke Spine and Joint Institute. All right, Caleb, they're going to switch sides. Vieira in black, now moving from right to left on your handheld device. And Merritt Island from left to right. Coach Sickler commented on YouTube that it was Vieira that trailed in the boys' game to Merritt Island. Coach, I think you might be thinking of a different game, but I'm pretty sure it was Brady Denenberg that scored the goal that tied that thing up that night.
Now he's going to force me to have to go back and
Of course I'm going to do that. All right, here we go. Underway. And here's the thing. The second half keys here. For Vieira, Caleb, and you found an interesting statistic at halftime. What was it?
Was Vieira has only been shut out, this girls' squad has only been shut out once this season, and that was to Vero Beach.
In the first half.
Yes, in the first half. And they won that game 1-0.
Right. So if you're Vieira, I think you just need to keep playing your game and press it on. If you're Merritt Island, I don't think you, and here we go here. If you're Merritt Island, I don't think you need to get too cute in your own defensive end. We've seen some goals allowed because of that. I think they just need to continue to communicate down in the box with Trujillo. And as long as they don't make any mistakes down there, they should be okay here moving in the second 40 of this one.
Don't get me wrong. For Merritt Island, look, you have a goalie like Trujillo. That helps. But you don't want to continuously –
Well, it's got to be a constant communication thing because she loves to come out. She loves to attack the ball. And a lot of times, if you don't have that communication, I don't care what sport you're playing, between your goalie and your defender, if you don't have that communication, it can turn into a mess.
Yes.
And we've seen that. That 1-0 game you're referring to between Merritt Island and Satellite, the only goal of that game was scored at the very beginning of it on a play like we're talking about right now.
Yes. And it was still an interesting game to only be 1-0 because both sides.
Nope, you're right. It was.
Both sides still had opportunities to score. It was just.
I mean, it came in the first minute of the game.
Yeah.
And here is
on a defensive
blunder. Yep. There's a push, no call. I don't understand how you can't get a call with that. But that was Wonder Twin Powers activate, elbow extend. Nice shot inside, cross there, Caleb. It had a shot there.
That's something you're hoping one of your teammates gets a head on it to at least give it a better opportunity there.
Right now, Merritt Island, Caleb, applying the pressure to start this second half. And again, I think if you're Merritt Island here, what do you have to lose? Throw it in there.
I'd almost say send an extra person forward, and leave open your midfield.
Right.
So you keep your defense, but send someone extra forward to get more aggressive.
Yeah. Well, I don't know the X's and O's of the sport, but I'm going to trust you on that one.
I mean, again, that's more of do you want to play aggressive or, conservative? You know me, I tend to be more of an aggressive type of play caller.
No. Here comes Vieira now, and all players covered. Oh, beautiful pass in the high. Oh, what a move. Shot, and it goes wide left. A beautiful opportunity from the high slot area there by Eva McBenny Hong. That was perfect.
But that was the exact type of opportunity for Vieira that you've been getting,
Mm-hmm.
So, again, no need to abandon it. Just eventually one's got to go in. Because
And it may not have looked like it, but Trujillo came straight at her.
Yes.
And forced that shot wide.
I mean, if you're Trujillo, that's the only thing you can do.
She did the right thing.
You come out, try to make yourself as big as scary as possible, and hope you throw off the concentration just enough.
And she did. Oh, nice touch down the touch line and a whistle. And that'll be a free kick coming here, Caleb, for the Mustangs.
Now, you said you trusted me on the strategy that I would.
Well, yeah, because
now what that would do is that
this is Finley McDuffie, by the way. But go ahead.
That would open you up to a counter if your attack. It does open you up in the midfield to relying really heavily on your defense to be on point.
All right, McDuffie with a chance here. Let's see what she does. Let's see what Coach Verpale calls. McDuffie takes a peek over, looking. She's got it. McDuffie ready. Whistle blows. Nice tilt chip in front. I think a little high in the box, though. And Vieira comes away with it, and they'll just boot it out, and this will be a throw-in for the Mustangs. And Hannah Kenny has been handling that. And here comes Hannah to the ball with 34-38 to play in the game. No score between the 7-1-1 Mustangs and the 9-0 Hawks here in the girls' prep soccer game of the week. Nice toss from Kenny. Oh, had a shot there. That just dropped right in there. And this will be a goal kick for Mix. And so far, Caleb, the majority of the offensive play in the second half has come in the Vieira defensive zone.
It has. I like what Merritt Island's doing.
I do too. Nice adjustment. I don't know what the adjustment is, but obviously it's working.
I would say they've changed nothing tactically. They're still going with the three up top offensively.
Good hard physical play here on the near touch line, and finally a whistle, and they're going to say, I mean, listen, Detweiler, kind of was on her back there for about 6 yards. Finally, He blows the whistle. She turned around and kind of smiled like, really?
Are you going to not call something and then?
Yeah, I mean, I almost went for a first down.
Thought I'd get a free backpack ride. Come on,
right?
Man. You call a foul. I was just trying to get a piggyback.
You know what I found to be interesting the other day? I got a text message from Doug Butler.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And here's the throw, and I'll finish the story here in just a second. Got it at the basketball game the other night.
Uh-oh.
Doug is now an official MCOA soccer referee. Yep, sure is. Yep. So my new nickname for Doug is Orange. Do you know why?
Why?
That's what you get when you mix red and yellow together.
Wow.
Because I can see it coming as Vieira throws it in here. He'll be a good one, though.
He will.
A lot of people complain, and you say, well, do something about it. Well, Doug did.
Yep.
Doug didn't like the officiating, and he went and became one. Kenny again with a throw-in. And congratulations to him for doing it.
Yeah.
And here comes Vieira. They've got numbers, Caleb. 5-on-3 at the moment. And
great stab.
Yep, sure was. What did he call?
And he called another foul on Vieira.
Wow. Okay, I didn't see it there, but okay.
Okay.
I didn't even see any contact. All
right. I mean, there was hand fighting, but that was about it.
Trujillo. Boy, that was a boot, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Kept in. You better be careful here because Merritt Island, they're working on something here.
Almost like they came out with a new attitude, because like that tactically they're still running the same tactics.
I'd like to interview Coach Verpale. Maybe I'll reach out to her tonight and have her come into the studio over the break. Vieira plays it down low. Oh, what a move! In front, played out though. I think she probably should have tried to take the shot there, Caleb. Caroline Detweiler.
6-1 half dozen. I mean, she didn't give as hard of a touch as she needed to if she wanted to go back post there.
30 minutes and 24 seconds to play. This is Alana Bagwell. And nice move there by Eva McMenny-Hong. And played back down, and Kenny gives chase, but the speed is behind her. And Kenny holds her off. Trujillo gets rid of it as Gianna Bussey.
They're getting really aggressive there with the pressure.
Well, that's Bussey, the leader in goals. 10, she wants one. She wants one badly to put her team on top. No score here, 29:45 to play in the game. Nice job. That's just smart.
Yes, it is.
That's Hannah Kenny again, the senior defensive back. Bear's got moves. Look at this move. In front, header, shot, and it goes wide. And it was offsides, it looks like he called. Did he call offsides? What did he call? It can't be offsides, right?
No, corner kick.
Corner kick, okay.
I was like, I didn't hear the whistle for offside.
I saw him over there with his hand out. Who is taking that corner, Caleb? I cannot see her.
I can't see the number.
The last time Beer had a corner kick, it went a little long. This one nice and low and played out beautifully by Merritt Island in front. And the Mustangs doing everything they can to keep that ball out of the back of their net. And this is McMenny-Hong here, and she will just be picked off by Kenny again. Actually checked that. That was Grace Getchell. Getchell with a fine defensive job on McMenny-Hong. And this will be Merritt Island ball. So they go from a corner kick to keeping Vieira out of the box. Nicely done there by Merritt Island.
Excellent defensive stop.
28 minutes on the dot to go here in this one in the Duke Joint and Duke Spine Institute Girls Prep Soccer Game of the Week. Take a look at next week. I don't think there is any games next week.
Don't think so.
I think we got some basketball on tap next week. Tomorrow night, Caleb and Matt Shelton will be over at the O-Dome in Merritt Island for the boys' version of this game. Jackson Robb and I will be doing the high school football award show tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. And then coming up Friday night, Caleb, you've got basketball between Titusville and Astronaut. We'll be heading up to the north end of the county for a rivalry before the break. And that is, she's got a boot on her. And played back down. What did he say? What did he call? That's the third time I've asked what he has called because I don't know.
I have not a clue what he called.
Nice line drive there. That'll spin off the foot of the defender. And played back down. Uh-oh. Is this Trujillo? Yep. She'll come out and just knock it back. Merritt Island here applying a little pressure, long distance style. Nice hop, skip, and a jump in front too far on the cross. And that'll be Vieira ball. Offsides. Thank you very much. I was not sure what he called there.
I
26:05 to go. He gave this long, drawn-out explanation. You could hear him over there giving it. Vieira, and it'll be Merritt Island ball now. I was texting with one of the Vieira parents today who has a player on this team, and they could hardly contain themselves about this game. I had some questions about the Vieira team, so I reached out, and needless to say, the excitement was at fever pitch for this one here tonight, and it has lived up to its expectation. I only asked for a goal.
Yes.
Here comes the throw in from Kenny. Oh, that's a beaut right there. She gets it in front, but nicely headed out of the box by Vieira. And there's a shot and scooped up on the short hop by Mix. That's a tough little shot right there, Caleb. That short hop can do a lot of things when it hits that ground in a short period of time.
I have seen many a goalie try to pick up that short hop, spill it back out into play, and
in the back of the net it ends up.
Yep.
And here comes Vieira down the right wing. They've got the edge here. Cross in front and a little too far. The ball floats, played back out nicely. Done shot, and Trujillo with a big diving save to her left. Keeps it scoreless. What a save by Trujillo.
I have nothing I can add to that. I mean, the play speaks for itself.
Yes, it does. Oh, and a whistle when we're supposed to have it there. and
the first foul called against the Mustangs.
And this will be
and look,
Megan Nadel.
Both parents are saying the same thing, and I agree with them. You've been letting everything go all night.
Yeah, don't tighten up now in the final
right.
quarter of this game.
Yes.
Header in front, Trujillo comes out, scoops it up. She's had a fine night. Nothing better than that last diving save that was targeted for the upper right-hand corner of the net.
You know, Matt Shelton and I were, when broadcasting the boys, Sharks-Hawks game, we said, look, all you ask for a referee of any sport, just be consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Let me know what you'll allow, and I'll find my boundaries.
Strike zone in baseball, holding in football,
right?
Instigating in hockey,
fouls in soccer. Let me know what I can do within your rules, and keep it that.
Instigating. Let me know how far I can push it.
Well, and I'll say this, like in the Sebastian River game, the refs changed their call style in the second half, but they let it be known at the start of the second half that that's how that half was going to be called.
We see it in hockey a lot, where like, you get in the later stages of a game and you'll hear the announcer go, "The referees have buried the whistle."
Right.
You don't pull them out of the pocket in a tight game like this.
Correct.
You keep them buried, unless it's obvious. Nicely done there, and that'll go off the head of the Mustangs. This will be a Vieira throw-in, and this will be Natalia Espling to throw it in. Natalia loses that one, and the Mustangs will throw it in.
Guys, we haven't gotten a visit from our from Danielle.
She's right there.
She may be right there, but
She said I.
Oh well, okay then you were the lucky one.
Yep. And here we go. And nice job there by Grace Getchell. Getchell and Kenny have had quite a night tonight, and to keep this team scoreless as long as they have as we approach the second half water break coming up. Vieira now flashing that speed on the outside here, fed ahead. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Merritt Island will play it out. Kenny just pokes it onto the track, and Vieira with a set coming up here, Caleb. Comes the throw in. Down by the byline. Push and a whistle. You all right?
Yeah. Weird pocket of air, if that makes sense.
21 minutes to go. And this will be an interesting free kick. Is this a free kick? Yep. This will be an interesting free kick here. I'm surprised he hasn't made Merritt Island back up a hair there, but I guess they're positioned correctly.
He is.
Yeah, I'm thinking they are awfully close to the ball.
They have to be 10 yards.
10 yards, right? I'm thinking they're half of that.
Well, as Matt told me.
Good try.
As Matt told me.
Keep your eye here on the near side post, but go ahead.
Line up close and see how far the referee will let you get away with.
Yep. Here's the shot, and she just put too much on that one there. And I would have taken a shot at the near side here, and it's going to be the halfway water break here. We'll step aside, and we'll be back with the rest of this with no score between the 9-0 Hawks and the 7-1-1 Mustangs. All right, welcome back here to the Brevard Sports Network. Alan Slaughterzinski, Caleb Brown with you. Thought I was losing Caleb there for a minute. He seems to be okay now.
I thought I was losing me for a moment.
Yeah. But we want to thank Duke Spine for their sponsorship. World-class physicians on staff, the newest and most advanced technology, and a patient experience pathway that is unrivaled in its efficiency and pedagogy of care. Duke Spine Institute has performed thousands of procedures and achieves a 95% success rate in elimination of pain. The services Duke Spine offers are not allowed anywhere else in the world, and the treatments are curative, not palliative. On top of that, Dr. Duke Median is personally invested in the well-being of each and every patient and has spared no expense to guarantee the best possible outcomes. Check them out online at DEUKspine.com. That's DukeSpine.com. 20 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Alan Slaughterzinski and Caleb Brown with you as the Hawks look to move to 10-0, and the Mustangs look to pick up their 8th win of the year and snap a 2-game winless streak, I guess you could call it. They're 0-1-1 in their last 2. And a line drive by Trujillo right up the middle of the field, and Merritt Island. I wonder, we were talking earlier and looking a little closer. Merritt Island does have a little bit more of an edge in size in players, but Vieira has the speed. We'll see which one pays off here, if any of them pay off here, with 19:47 to go here. Will it be the speed of the Hawks on the wings or the power and strength of the Mustangs through the middle of the pitch? And that's precisely what I'm talking about. Nicely done there to be kept in off from crossing that touchline. Headed back to the middle of the pitch. And here comes Getchell. Getchell loses it. Taken away by Detweiler. And that'll cross the far touchline. And Merritt Island will throw the ball in. 19 on the dot to go. All I want for Christmas is no tie.
Shockingly, as a hockey player, you have your 2 front teeth.
Yeah. I was just thinking about the luck in that. There's a few of them in the back, though. Caught a knuckle or two in its day. 18-35 now, and Vieira.
Wait, in hockey or in life?
A little both. Played out. And this will be Espling with the throw in, the senior. That ball going to cross. Oh, it touches, but now crosses. Patiently waiting there for it to do so was Peyton Wright. And this is Kenny again with a big-time toss that time. And this time it goes off of Espling and out. And this will be a Mustang ball again on a throw-in. And Kenny again, this time she'll move all the way. Well, yep, okay, from there. What a toss. In front. And great defense just to take it away. I believe that was Nadel in there. It was either Nadel or Espling in there. Corner kick coming for Merritt Island here. Their second of the night. We haven't had many of these tonight. So a set coming here, Caleb. Right foot in front.
Back post.
Shot. And it goes in. And the Mustangs have taken the lead. 1-0 off the corner.
You want to talk about the weirdest of bounces ricocheting off of a foot.
I don't know who scored it.
I couldn't tell you.
One nothing Merritt Island. That was beautifully executed, Caleb. Wild shot off the post and bounced in. But Mix did not have an opportunity. And, Caleb, that is the first goal of the year the Vieira Hawks have allowed.
Yep.
It's going to be interesting to see how they react to doing that. We got us a game for the 16 minutes and 40 seconds because you know the Hawks are going to want to press this thing. And played back out. And if you're Merritt Island right now, Caleb, you're just putting a foot on the ball and knocking that thing as far as you can out of the zone. Doug Butler. Welcome, Doug. We were in front, a mistake. We talked about that, Caleb.
Yep.
A communication error, and you can see Trujillo telling her defender, let's go. We got to talk about that.
Huh.
Doug Butler. And here comes a corner for the Hawks now. Can they cash in off of their corner here? And there's that post in front, and that was Trujillo. Yep. Trujillo came out and disrupted all of that. Shot! And Josh off the top skims the post and goes over the top. And with shots like that can lead you to believe, Caleb, it might be the Mustangs' night.
I mean, that one is literally.
That looked like that was going to dive in the top of the net there. And Trujillo extended every ounce of her vertical she could, and it just touches the top of the post. Here comes, and you know she's going to boot this thing as far as she can. She does not. And headed backwards. And a whistle, and it's no idea what he just called there. We were just talking about Doug Butler and telling everybody how proud we were of you, Doug, that you actually did something about the officiating that many people, unfortunately, do not like, and went and became an MCOA soccer official. So congratulations to you for doing that. And this is Trujillo, and she can put it in. Look at this shot. And Mix comes out. That was a beaut right there. And puts it on net. Boy, I tell you, I just keep going back to this play down here, this miscommunication down here in this box area. And no whistle there. 14 minutes to play. Off a corner kick, Merritt Island leads it 1-0. Can they extend their winning streak over the Hawks to 4? 13 minutes and 45 seconds. We'll find out. And a throw in for Vieira. Oh, that one just trickled between the legs there of Catherine Orr. Nice job. Good defense. A little bit of a dive there. That's why it wasn't called. And Hannah Kenny just says, no, enough of this. And that's the issue with just trying to clear the ball. Shot. And that ball goes wide by about 6-7 feet. 12:45 to play. And this will be a goal kick for Trujillo and the Mustangs. The last time Vieira got a win over Merritt Island was November of 2018. November 16th, to be exact. Oh, nicely headed back into playable territory for Merritt Island, but Vieira's there, and this is Getchell again. Getchell. Too much space, I think, right there. And giving chase is L.A. Boritsky. And that'll cross the far touchline, and that'll be Merritt Island ball. 11:50 to go. We will interview the Duke Spine and Duke Joint Institute player of the game. You'll see that interview tomorrow here on the Brevard Sports Network, as well as the winning head coach tonight. Uh-oh. Can't commit a foul here. And nice job not to do that there. Because we all know what happens if she pulls her down there. That's a penalty kick, and you don't miss on those a whole lot. That was number 6 down there. That's Akins, I believe. Chloe Akins. I love that move. What a move by McMenny Hong there. Look at her still with the ball. Flashing skills. Whistle. And, yep, she caught one in the back there. And, again, that is a foul, but I don't know why he took an extra 8 seconds to blow the whistle. That's my point.
Yeah.
You see it, blow it. And this is Megan Nadel here. Or check that. In front, yeah, Holmes. Sophie. $9.50 to go. And this is Natalia Espling with the throw-in. Pinballs back and forth between Espling and the Mustang. And Mix. Woo, Caleb. That was at the very top of the box there. We've seen that happen.
Yeah, plenty.
Good feet ahead. And this is numbers for Vieira here. They need to start putting again, you want shots on goal here. You want to, force Merritt Island to make plays in that box.
Yes. I think she was hoping her teammate there would make the run in the box. As the goal kick from Trujillo gets to about the middle line.
Yeah. The referees in the stands scream for a handball. I didn't see one there,
No.
did you? Yeah, I didn't.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't. 8:26 to go. Tick-tock, tick-tock time now of the essence. Still plenty of it, but and just outside the box there, Caleb, is the foul. And Merritt Island is 8 minutes away from handing Vieira their first loss of the season. The only other team, as Caleb told you earlier, to have held the Hawks scoreless for a half was Vero Beach, and that a game that Vieira won 1-0 earlier this season. And this is a free kick coming, and as far as free kicks go, this is a perfect angle here, Caleb.
It is. They're sitting right on the corner of that 18 mark.
And that's a chip and out.
Now, wait a minute. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, that was pretty. Nicely done by the Mustangs there. And this is an opportunity here. Vieira there. And Merida doing a nice job playing good, hard, clean defense inside that box right now.
Look, use your 2-on-1 advantage in that one player focuses on the player, your other defender
focuses on the ball. Yep. Yeah, and you notice how she makes a concentrated effort to keep her hands down by her side.
Yes.
Which is smart because that's what they look for. If your hands are up and they're moving, even if you didn't do anything a lot of times, it's like pass interference in football, right?
Yeah. Look, just box out and let your teammate go for the ball.
That's it. And this is all with 6 minutes to go. Merritt Island clinging to a 1-0 lead. Vieira trying desperately to tie this thing up. We said we've seen some wild ones here. Will this be another one here tonight? And Trujillo, and there's that short hop again, but she scoops it up. Nobody better in the county at scooping those than Juliana. And I would have to say right now, if this score holds, she's our player of the match.
I wasn't going to say anything because I didn't want to
jinx it. I get it, but,
yes.
I will. You know me.
But, yes, no, that.
The one thing, though, Merritt Island's got to start doing a little better here is that as the time winds down, is they got to start running a little more and hustling a little more to these loose balls. Instead of letting that ball try to come to them, they need to greet that thing and just plant a foot in it.
Yes. And look, there are things you can do when the ball goes out of bounds. You can drop a pass from the ball boy, and you give yourself, again, 2-3 extra seconds every time it goes out.
4:56 and moving here. Just like she's doing now.
Oops. My bad. I missed it. Oops.
Oh, inside, and Mix will pick it up. And I think the thing that Merritt Island's missing one of their best players in this game. And if they can hang on and come out of here with a win, what a boost this would be for this team coming down the stretch. And here comes, played back to Trujillo, and she's not going to leave anything out in that box.
Nope.
She's going to do exactly what she just did there. 3:55 to go. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Vieira now putting pressure on. Trujillo plants and kicks. And Merritt Island plays it to the three-quarter part of the field here for them. And this played back across the midfield stripe. And McMenny Hong looking to put some moves on. She's done it all night, chipped ahead nicely, but Trujillo will come out and fall on it. She made absolutely sure she was going to do it there. And she'll punt that thing well across the midfield line. And that ball close. Will it make it? No. Nice hustle by Vieira to keep it from crossing the far touchline. And this will be a throw-in for the Hawks with 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes. Whistle.
A yellow card to the Hawks.
Yeah. That's going to be on Adelaide Boritsky. I don't know what the yellow's on, though.
See, okay.
I just don't know what the call is, and I'm sorry. And I don't think Cal Dixon does either. I have no idea. I actually thought that was going against Merritt Island. And he sends off Boritsky on it. So I don't know. But Boritsky has to leave the pitch, and so with 2:56 to play. Well, if she gets a yellow, how does Vieira end up with the free kick?
That's was going to be my question, because
I don't know. But here it comes anyway. It's like a technical foul in basketball, but the other team gets the free throw. Left-footed shot, and that'll go high. 2:50 to go. The ball flies over the byline, over the crossbar, through the uprights. And Trujillo will again roll this thing out. Doug said Doug says she must have said something, probably. It's the only thing I can think of, because there was no physical contact there. That had to be a verbal foul, so to speak. Played ahead, and Trujillo puts an end to the rush with 120 seconds to play in this one. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go. Merritt Island clinging to a 1-0 lead. Just a great job tonight by the Mustangs defense. And Trujillo tonight, making her presence felt every chance she got. It's not over yet, though. 1:35 to go, 90 seconds to play. McMenny Hong with another great move to the middle of the pitch. She'll feed it to the right wing high slot area, and played back across the touchline. Vieira's got to hustle now. Everything's got to be done in fast-forward motion now. 1:13 to go. This is an opportunity here. Shot. And Trujillo, she could not get a clean foot on it, Caleb. 1 minute to go. 1 minute.
And that was the opportunity right there.
Yeah, that was the one. I don't think she realized she didn't have anybody around her. 45 seconds to play. Ball beyond the midfield stripe. Vieira trying desperately here, and this is going to be Mustang ball, and they will take their good old country time here as the free kick comes with 26 seconds. And what a big win for if they can hang on here for Coach Verpail and this Mustang team. And here comes Vieira one last time down the pitch, nicely fed ahead. It's a foot race to the ball on the right side and out of bounds across the byline. It goes as we go. Let's see here. Trujillo rolls it out. And they say play on, extra time here. See how much extra time we've got? I don't know. Can't be much. And there it is, the three bangs, Caleb. And the Merritt Island Mustangs have done it. They have ended the Vieira Hawks' perfect season. They get a 1-0 victory. Our Duke Spine Institute player of the match tonight, Juliana Trujillo. So, Caleb, final thoughts on this one?
Great game. Great game between these two teams, and honestly, I would love to watch these two teams play again.
Well, you might get that opportunity coming up, Caleb. Well, no, you won't because they're not in the same classification. But anyway, it'll be interesting to see what happens moving forward here.
Yes.
That's the first loss of the season.
And
a lot of firsts tonight for Vieira, not good ones. They lose their first game of the season. They give up their first goal, but if you're Merritt Island, certainly something to build on. You get this win without one of your best players on the pitch tonight. You now move to 8-1-1. You end a 2-game streak, winless streak, and you're feeling really good about going into the Christmas break here.
This is the exact type of game you wanted right before the break.
If you're Vieira, you're fine.
Yes.
I mean, that's a very, very good soccer team, Caleb, and they're going to be just fine. But I want to thank everyone here at Vieira High School, Athletic Director Cheryl Dravis, and both coaches, of course, Coach Cal Dixon and Coach Carly Verpail. Once again, your final score, the Mustangs win their 4th straight over the Hawks. They get a 1-0 win and move to 8-1-1. For Caleb Brown, I'm Alan Slaughterzinski. This has been a presentation of the Brevard